And hello, my love muffins and enchiladas. It is Tori, the hope dealer of Guided Intuition, and I have a special soul guidance on this beautiful Monday, or whenever you are watching this video. Whenever it shows up in your life, my love, that is when it's meant for you. And this soul guidance is for the dreamer, okay? As you can see from the title, it is definitely going to be interesting, and it's also going to make sense of what has been unfolding and going on in your life. I want to let you know that I know that these energies have been intense, okay? Just depending on where you are in your journey. It's all leading up to this beautiful moment, this beautiful experience, okay? And a lot of you are already flowing into that. But I do want to let you know that it could be a little difficult, okay? I kind of talked about it on this full moon in Aquarius reading with a release, okay? It's kind of like you've been cracked open. However, it's cracked open in a beautiful way. Hear ye calling all the amazing dreamers, okay? This is a soul guidance for the dreamers, for the creative in you, for the light worker in you, for the healer in you, for the starseed in you, for the indigo in you, for the empath in you, clairvoyant, whatever it is, whoever it is watching this video, okay? I want to let you know, whatever is showing up in your life, okay, it's an opportunity. I don't care if you define it as beautiful, oh my God, amazing, you're a little nervous, or if you are defining it as like, what the fuck is going on? No matter what is showing up in your life, my love, it is an opportunity. It is an opportunity for you to stand up and for you to know that you are not a victim and you are victorious. That whatever you're looking at, that you're going to conquer it, that you're going to overcome it, that you're going to thrive through it, okay? Because this is a part of your destiny. This experience, no matter how it is turning out, okay? And I keep saying that because I can feel definitely, you know, a what the F moment, you know? I hope what is it? Was it WT? I don't know. Y'all know what I mean. We're not going to do that right now. Okay. So I know that these energies are intense. Okay. But this intenseness that you're feeling, or you were feeling, it was really you moving in between worlds. I wish I had my, that Miracle Oracle deck, because the in between worlds, as you're shifting from one dimension and going into another, or one state of thinking and going into another, or one state of being and coming into another, you know, we go through that period where it's a little funky, a little cloudy, a little really like, oh my God, you know, those little moments as you shift to greater. But I promise you, whatever is showing up in your life is to show you that you are not a victim and that you are victorious, that there's nothing that you can't overcome. And it is truly a part of your destiny. It's going to help build you. It's going to help you really define who you are, really live in your truth, okay? Really love you, really accept you, really you know your worth, all right? You really putting that effort, that time, that love into yourself, into your projects, into your life, okay? And at the core of it, what's going on, just to sum it up, is you are going deeper, all right? And truly answering the call of your soul. And depending on where you are in your journey, that may look different for everybody else. But at the core of it, you're going deeper. All right? You have made a conscious decision to honor the call of your soul. Honor, okay, what it is that you desire. And I really feel like that is the plan that you and the divine, you know, came into mix. Nobody knows that. I don't care. However, anybody comes at you. Only you and the divine know what you came here, you know, to unleash in this, leave in this world. All right. And these circumstances that are showing up in your life is to getting you to remember the call of your soul, Because sometimes we can get a little sidetracked. Sometimes we can get a little comfortable, with sitting in one space, doing one thing, getting here, what I'm saying, just wiggling a little bit out of alignment. And it's nothing wrong, because you got to go away sometimes. You got to figure some things out. You have to have an experience. All right. And that's totally fine. And with that being said, the universe, the divine spirit, is really sending you signs, wonders, certain things to line up to really get you to remember the call of your soul. Remember the path that you chose. Maybe you've been in a whole nother genre doing something else. You know what I'm saying? And it's really time for you to get back to you. Get back to answering your the call of your soul. Now, I do want to give you a disclaimer. If you click this video, no matter what you are doing in life, okay, you are a radical, all right? You little rebel, us, we're rebels, and we came here to shine our light in the most unique way as we define it. And the thing about you, my love, is that the way that you shine your light, the way that you reach your heart's desires, the way that you are you, being you, that journey, not even saying may, does not look like, I can guarantee you, half the people that you grew up with or people that you're around. It's very different, okay? You're going to meet your soul tribe. Don't worry about that good stuff. It's going to happen, but I'm pretty sure that you're the first person in your family, okay, or close to it, to really dive deep into yourself, whether it's, connecting with yourself on a conscious level and an unconscious level, really diving deep with your emotions, healing, breaking generational curses, stepping out of tradition and what you have grown up in your whole life. For me, that was Christianity. And for me to really shine my light and speak about God's divine love was totally different than anybody in my family did. And it took a lot of courage for me to really step out here and realize that, I have a soul contract that me and the divine, agreed upon me coming here, that I wanted it this way. So I have to honor that, and I have to be true to me and spread my light. And you too are doing that. So I just want to give you some encouragement as you really go deeper in answering the call of your soul. And I know for me, it was crazy because it's like, spirituality is truly an endless pot. It's truly an endless, the rabbit holes goes deep, honey. And when I say spirituality, understanding, first you're going to connect with yourself on a spiritual level, to get the things that are outside of you. So you have to match up to that on an alignment, get aligned with that. And then you'll start seeing that manifest on the outside of your life, outside of yourself. But say once that you really get comfortable, once that, you think that you're getting a hang of things, you think that, okay, I got this in a bag. I know what I know what I got to do. I know what I need. I'm here, I'm there. And then you're comfortable. You're flowing in that, And then all of a sudden, it's time for a shift. It's time to go deeper into your soul's calling, to answering the call of your soul. And I don't know if anybody else have experienced it, but it's like, damn, I just got comfortable. I just started to understand this thing. And then all of a sudden, like, woosah, something else is thrown on you. And it's, you're having to adjust to this, and you're having to figure it out, and you're having to work these emotions, and you're having to, come up to this height, and you're happening to realize. And I just want to talk about it because I feel like career-wise it's coming up, but also in the love department. And I really feel it starts within, okay? So you're really honoring yourself when it comes to love, when it comes to career, and this can be platonic, friends, family, and also within a relationship. I apologize if you hear like any laughing. My godson is sick. Okay, they went back to school, and I don't know what's going on, but everyone has the heebie-jeebies now. And like I've been playing like doctor, nurse all this weekend. Was in and out of the hospital because of his asthma and all that stuff, but all is well and we are safe. But that's what's been going on, guys. That's what's been going on with me. So if you hear anybody in the background, I got his headphones on, but I have to keep an eye on him, so he is with us. Okay, but yeah, guys, so what I want to do today is I want to bring you some clarity. I want to bring you some understandings. I want to bring you the next step, okay, the next step as far as honoring honoring your soul, all right? Or going deeper into your soul's journey, okay? What I did first, all right, is I wanted to pull an overall energy of what you are experiencing right now. Like, what are you experiencing right now in this very moment, okay? As I was shuffling and getting it ready, because I like to shuffle off of camera to really get the cards going and say to do all that good stuff. But this wanted to come out. So we're going to pull another one because I wanted to pull one together, but I really feel like this is the root of it. Okay. This is what is going on right now. Okay. In this very moment, we have against the grain. And I really want to read this card to you guys. I really want to read it to you. But just even, I love the Sacred Rebel Oracle deck, because it is truly for the dreamer. It is truly, for the creator. It is truly for the person that is really stepping into their power and, knowing who they are, So I love this deck, but this card really speaks. And I want to read it, but let's just look at the imagery. First of all, this young woman, male or female, it does not matter, is naked. Okay, so to me, this screams vulnerability. So as far to really honor your souls, to really honor your soul, to really do what it is that the divine is placing on your heart, it's going to take for you to be, there's a lot of vulnerability being asked for you right now, because it's going to take for you to be vulnerable with yourself. Okay, to be vulnerable with others. It's going to take for you to be vulnerable with yourself to, show up in your career. It's going to take for you to be vulnerable with yourself to go within. You know what I'm saying? To look at some things, to move some things around, to really step out of your comfort zone, to really put yourself out there, to really be open in that heart, healing, mending. It's going to take some vulnerability. It's going to take a lot of vulnerability from you. All right. And to me, the reflection, I'm saying this like two ways, because I know it's like the reflection of the ocean, but I feel like how these marks are showing up, I just feel like, who you've been through a lot in your life, but what I want you to do is I want you to find the beauty in every situation. Okay, because whatever you have experienced, all right, there is light in those dark moments. Light that when you speak about these things, when you really share yourself, when you share and channel that energy, channel that and release it in creativity, no matter what creative form that you are, because whoever is watching this video, you have a heart for people. You have a heart for seeing people free. You have a heart for just humanity and its whole, and if in the midst of your darkness, okay, in your dark times, if you can spread light in any way, you take comfort in that. All right. So understand that all these experiences that you have been through, listen, it's going to serve its purpose, and it's lighting up. It's going to light up. It's lighting up the world. All right. And I just also see how she's going this way and how the majority of the birds are flying this way. Okay. Now, this is another thing. You have to define, can't nobody tell you what freedom look like. Even though these birds, birds represents freedom and they're all going this way, but I feel like you're going the opposite way. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes we want to just fit in, or sometimes we just do what's expected of us or what we have always done or what's the norm. But with really honoring or answering or deepening answering the call of your soul, it's going to take for you to go your path. Even though everyone you love, everyone you're inspired by probably is going this way, you have to go your path. And it's going to take for you to be vulnerable, because, to really go against the pack, to really go against where everybody else is at, that takes extreme courage. But I want to let you know that you can do it. All right. And you're not a victim. You are victorious. Okay. Everything in your life serves its purpose. You don't have to live there anymore. All right. And this is why I really feel like in these upcoming weeks, inner child wounds, like, the way that you were treated and the way that you received love and the way that you were parented, all these things were coming up. Okay. And, I've been really guided to really work with my inner child, and it just not for a moment. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, just really loving, really acknowledging, loving on yourself. Another way that you can work with your inner child, your inner self, It's to give yourself that love that you didn't receive. Telling yourself, looking in that mirror, looking at you, letting you know that you are so amazing. Okay? I love you. I am so happy and thrilled to be doing life with you. I apologize for the people that hurt you. You didn't deserve that. Okay? But now, right now in this moment, my little sweet one, that's how I talk to me. And I let her know that I got you. Like, I am going to give you that love, okay, that you didn't receive. So you're not out here searching for it and looking for it through people, places, and things. All right. And turning up empty. Everything that you need, I have. And I am so proud of you that even in the midst of it, you did what you knew best to do. And don't regret that. Sometimes you got to have these whole conversations with yourself, and you have to explain to the inner you, the child in you, okay, which is you, what happened and how that wasn't their fault and how you're proud of them for getting to where they got. And now that they can trust you, now they can allow you to take over and really guide them, okay, and really help them evolve and spring forth, what it is that they want to create and leave into this world, okay? So we're going to go ahead and pick just another card, Spirit. What is the overall energy? What is the message that you have for them currently in this moment? What are they experiencing? What are they going? Where are they going? What are they doing? What do they need to know? I freaking knew it. This card popped out, guys. And I was like, oh my God. I wanted to come out earlier, guys. I was like, no. It's I'm like, I'll put it back in. And look, it flipped out. So this is what's going on right now, whatever you are experiencing. All right. You have come to life. It's helping you come to life. It's helping you come out of this in-between world you're painting yourself. All right. Really helping you define yourself. Define what it is that you desire. Define what it is that you want. Okay. And you see up here, like right around her cheeks, like right here around her eyes, you see how it's already coming, like it's already colored versus everything else. I really feel like these are the tears. So maybe, whatever tears you cried or whatever moments of confusions or whatever you felt like was a little hurtful, it really had to happen so you can really come to life. So you can really bring yourself to life. Oh, that's beautiful. That's really, really beautiful. So we're going to put that here. But I want to read some of these to you guys, okay? Not all, but some of it, because this book like really goes in depth. But you know what? At the end, they do have like a healing process that I feel like that I am going to read to you guys. So if you want to come back and you can actually try and do the little exercise that they give you, and that's the thing about, yeah, that's a whole nother story, but I'm not gonna go there with y'all. Because I will keep y'all here. I love to speak to my love muffins now. Okay, but I'm gonna say it. That's the thing that we're actually moving into now. When you're aware of a situation, not only are we just being aware of it, but we're actually moving forth, taking action, all right, into healing or whatever that step is, okay, to really come to life. To really allow you to go against the grain, and going against the grain in the midst of it, you may get a little, it may be a little nerve-wracking, a little scary because you're going against the grain, but you're going your way. I know that it feels, man, put your body against some, you ever been, go outside on sidewalk. I ain't saying do it, but I know when I was little, I did it. Make your arm go against the grain. It may get a little bruised. It may be a little difficult. You probably don't want to do it because you just don't want that conflict or you don't want to face whatever it is that has to be faced. But I promise you, that is how you get, okay, the desires of your heart. That is how you come to life. Okay. So it says against the grain. I'll hold this card so you guys can really see it. Okay. Okay. It says, and I love it says 4 because 4 to me is all about activation, honey. Okay. It's all about activation to me. So it says against the grain. You want birds to be able to fly underwater. You want love to trump power. You want humanity to relate to each other as equals and to recognize the sacredness in you and in the world around you. You want to unleash the beauty that hides in even the ugliest of scenes, okay? You want to make possible what others say cannot be. This is you. All right. And this is what it's all about. Shining your light is about. About being a sacred rebel. All right. You want to be a vessel of unconditional love, because in the midst of love, anything can transform. Any miracle can happen. Anything, all right, can come, can really sprout up and grow. So it says, you want to make possible what others say cannot be. You are a radical dreamer, a sacred rebel, and you bring the light of a more positive future to this world, whoever you are. I know that sometimes you can feel a little stuck. You can be a little scared to really go against the grain, because it's probably not what you grew up in. It's probably not what you're used to. It's probably not accepted, in your arena or your family or whatever that is. However, against the grain, because you are a radical dreamer, not just a dreamer, a radical. Honey, you shooting high, baby. All right. It says, however, this can have its burdens. Deep within you, you may feel that you don't really fit in with the rest of the world. Perhaps you're seen of how things can be and how things really are is so different to the smaller minds or more fearful hearts of many others that you are rarely received for all that you offer. So sometimes I really feel like you're moving away and you're being called deeper so you can really expand. Because whatever surroundings you were in, whether it's mentally, spiritually, or even a physical place, it was, I feel like other people's opinions, other people's fears of failure. Because you ever had to want to do something like so radical, so outrageous, you talk about it with some people and they just like, well, no, da, 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 da. It's not that they mean you bad, but they're fearful. All right. They don't see things the way that you see things. Okay, and I know that can be a little difficult sometimes, and you can feel alone, but I promise you, you're not alone, because as a collective, this is something that when we're shifting to, we're shifting from and shifting to, radical dreams, radical miracles, endless possibilities, okay, of good vibes. So I know that it can be a little scary. It says this oracle comes with a special message for you. You are someone who lives and breathes in the depths of creative waters. You need to lose yourself to the flow of music, nature, dreams, imagination, and fantasy. Through art, literature, meditation, dance, and sensual surrender to the sacred waters of the ocean, the river, the lake, or the bathtub. So I'm just hearing like an initiation. All right. Those tears that you're crying, whatever you're experiencing is helping you come to life. Whatever heartache you were like, oh my God, you were probably bummed out because me and the love muffin had a moment. And, she talked to me. I was like, girl, look at us mirroring each other. I'm telling you, like, this is something on a conscious level that is happening for you to really come to life, for you to really awaken, to answer, or deepen to answering the call of your soul. All right. Music, dreams. Okay. Bathtub. You must go against the grain. It is just your way. You are not one of the followers, but one creators. Okay. However, yours is not a force of disrespectful chaos. You are a loving person, and by simply being yourself, you consistently remind people that there is always another way. This oracle comes with the particular guidance that you are meant to be exactly as you are. You are meant to be the black sheep, the rainbow sheep, or even the wild wolf in the flock of sheep. The daring butterfly spirit calling to the caterpillars, that is you. The price you pay for the gift of individuality is that you must take care of it and guard it so that you are not dulled down and conditioned into playing at being something you are not. If this has happened or is threatening to happen, This oracle brings you comfort. You will always dream of birds that fly underwater. Oh, come on. Even just think about that. That makes, quote unquote, to the average mind, that makes no sense. You dream of birds that fly underwater. You are meant to be who you are. You're very different. You're very unique. All right. And that's going to serve its purpose as you really bringing light to this planet. Okay. So don't change you. And I know sometimes when we go against this, because until we surrender, until we just embrace it, because it's going to happen. It's going to happen. I realized one of these things with myself. Even with like free will, I'm like, what you mean? But I really feel like we all have a destiny, something that we came to really leave onto this planet. And where free will comes is we get to choose how we experience it, how we get to do it. Like I am still flowing in my gifts. I am a high priestess. I am the empress. Okay. However, when I was in Christianity, I was really doing it the way that my pastors or my leaders or family and friends told me that I should do it, that I should spread my light, that I should, how I should do it, instead of me going within saying, okay, I know that everybody's done it this way, but how does Latoria want to do it? And these are questions that you have to ask yourself. Yes, okay, how do you want to heal? How do you want to, show up for yourself, really spread your gifts? How do you want to create? What do you want to leave? How do you want to do it? And it doesn't matter. And there's no wrong answer as long as you are being true to you. There's no wrong way to share your gifts. If it's not even in a spiritual, I know a sweet soul, when she used to come clean my house, man, the way that she used to come clean my house, honey, that thing was just like so amazing. But she says, when she cleans houses, what she does is she prays, and she lifts any energy or anything that doesn't need to be there, and she replaces with joy and hope and peace. And I'm like, oh my God, so that's why you're such in demand. It don't matter. Even if you're doing makeup, I don't care. Even if you're creating, jewelry or selling something, creating soaps, I don't care. Candle making, it don't matter. Or whether you're going into a building or a person, when you are putting your energy, when you are putting intention to spread your light and shine your light, whoever comes in contact with you will never be the same. They will walk away different. They will walk away better. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever it is, you're going to spread your light. The thing is about you going against the grain and you spreading your light how you want to do it. And guess what? Sometimes, is there a backlash? Yeah. Are people happy about it? No. Will people leave you, or will you miss certain opportunities because of it? Yeah. But guess what? That ain't got nothing to do. Listen, they ain't got nothing to do with you, because this is ordained. Okay. One of my love muffins put this quote. I can't get it right now, but Tiana put this quote, and I was like, yes, queen, yes. I think I'm going to insert this quote here. And this is truly true. Listen, can't nobody stop nothing for you. It is going to happen. Okay. You will be blessed. You get what I'm saying? When I was trying to share my gifts the way that other people's were telling me to share, I didn't have no money. I was broke. I was broke. I was miserable. It wasn't flowing. I was messing up. It was just all a chaos. But now that I am doing it my way, honey, doors are opening. You get what I'm saying? Like situations are happening. I'm able to do this on, this is my way, of the way that I make my income fully. And I'm not lacking in anything. The universe will show up all the time. I can do whatever I want to do. You get what I'm saying? Like I could honestly, even if I wanted to get like a job, because you can manifest a job that has you be able to, focus on your creative project, and you're not miserable. You're not just, not being, unappreciated. Like you can manifest whatever it is that you want, and still have your thing, and then put up money on the side. You know what I'm saying? And get them bank accounts, honey, looking swole. It's whatever you want to fund your business, to get you a space, to get you a place. It don't matter. Do you understand me? It is limitless when you are really honoring your soul, when you are being true to you. And this is what the divine just really wants whoever is watching this video to know today. Okay? Yeah. And this is funny, because on the bottom of this deck it says, Be the hunter, not the hunted. Like I said, you're not a victim, you're victorious. Okay? Because a victim, even though something may have happened to you, a victim keeps you in a place of, being victimized. It keeps you in that energy. Not to say that it didn't happen. But whatever happened to me, baby, you didn't break me, honey. Look at me thriving stronger. Do you taste that? Yes. Look at me flourishing. Okay. And the same with you. Whatever situation that happened, whoever did you wrong, it didn't break you. Look at you. Look at you. Look at you. Look at you. And I'm about to say, look at you looking better. And it's not even about that, but it's the truth. Look at your fruit are bearing trees. Baby, they can't hate. They can't lie. Look at you flourishing. And you don't even have a hateful bone in your body. And somebody needs to know that. Baby, that didn't break you. You're still here. You're still flourishing. Look at you thriving. Now what happened? Whatever happened put you on your path to your destiny, to being fulfilled. That's what happened. It helped you be aware of who you are, what it is that you want in your life. And even if you had an addiction, all right, or a form, I was talking to a sweet soul, but, I didn't get clearance to share it. But, she was, kind of upset about something that she did. And I looked, I looked at her. I wish I would have looked at her. But, I told her, like, listen, no, that's a part of unconditional love. Even those things about yourself, you're like, oh my God, how could I do this? This is so dumb. Don't talk to yourself like that. Don't talk to you like that. So what had happened? Okay. Unconditional love loves each and every part of you, even the parts of you that nobody claps for. Okay? And you have to get into that mindset where you love you like that. Even the parts of you that nobody claps for, that you are still okay with you. Look at the butterfly. As she is coming to life, male or female, and you have guys, you have people supporting you, and even the crow, I see that, you know what I'm saying? Like all of the elements, everything that you experience, good, bad, in between, honey, it's all working together. Okay? There was a song I used to sing, like all things are, I'm not going to sing it, but it's like all things are working for my good. It's intentional, never failing. That was like my favorite thing to sing. I just like that one hook. I don't know if I'm going to do it for you guys. Let me see. I think it goes like 1, 2, 3, go. All things are working for my good. It's intentional, never failing. All things are working for my good. It's intentional, never failing. All things are working for your good. It's intentional. It's never failing. And when you look at things like that, come on, how can you fail? Take whatever happened, find the beauty in it. Okay, yeah, that may have happened, but look how you handled it. Look what came out of it. You had a deeper understanding, all right? You conquered your fear. You cried. You get what I'm saying? Like you probably thought you could never love again, and look at you out here loving again. Maybe it was a little wrong person, but still, it don't matter. Okay? Look at you confronting your fears. Look at you. Being the first one in your family to acknowledge what is not working and finding the courage to really heal, finding the courage to step out of your comfort zone, to go after your dreams, finding the courage to go against the grain. You get what I'm saying? These are beautiful things that are happening. So I really want to let the dreamer know that you're going deeper into your journey, okay? Your soul's journey, all right? Sorry, guys. I'm just about to move my teacup. So I want to get a message of what the divine wants you to do right now in this very moment, okay? To really help you things move smoothly. And look at the bottom. I wanted to show you guys. We have mountains, okay? All right? We have mountains. I want to read this. My loves. get this right. We have mountains, okay? This was at the bottom of the deck, so I feel like this is the overall message that the divine wants you to know, okay? It says mountains, external. So when it's external, internal, we know it's inside of us, external. So it says, for every climb to the peak, there is the satisfaction of the descent back to the valley to share the gift that has been experienced on the mountaintop. Empaths tend to experience steeper precisions of energetic and emotional experiences, seemingly lost, okay? This tough in itself creates more mountains to climb. Could it be possible that the gift is found in the challenge of the climb to understanding what is unfolding? See this experience as a journey to a reward that which adds to your energetic growth and achievements. Sometimes it is just about the journey. Sometimes the journey ends up being longer in order for you to arrive at your destination more fully equipped for your next adventure. So like I told you, all things are working for your good. Every experience, and it's just going to click just like that. I promise y'all, baby, it's going to click. It's going to make so much sense of why you went through what you went through. When you are brave to stand up in your truth, to share your story, to let somebody know what's going on. You get what I'm saying? To even that's what I love to tell y'all and experience and let y'all in my life. Because let me tell you something. One thing about it, transparency. If you really want to climb to the top, let's just speak, and your creative juices, whatever you're trying to create, a relationship, work, I don't care, it don't matter, YouTube, anything, the number one thing that is required of you, okay, is transparency. Think about your favorite artists. Why do you like them? Because they're real, and they allow you in, and they allow you to see that it's real. You get what I'm saying? So in whatever you are doing, it's calling for you to be transparent, okay? So you can share that experience. So you can stand up and say, hey, I too went through this. Hey, I used to be addicted to food. I'm talking about me. I used to throw up, like binge eat and throw up. I was in a marriage for 8 years that I knew it was time for me to go. You get what I'm saying? Like, I was suicidal. Like, I tell y'all we gotta go there. Y'all know. When I was in Jamaica with my step grandmother, and how she starved us, and how she whooped me and my sister with bamboo sticks. How even the scars on my legs, it took me a long time to want to wear dresses and want to wear skirts because of scars on my legs. It came from me, like, she would starve us with no food, and I was sleeping outside in chicken coops. Like, I started to resort to eating my flesh. Like, y'all, you know what I'm saying? But in the midst of it, telling your story, sharing what you've been through, what you're experiencing, what you're going through, is going to allow somebody else to come to life, allow somebody else to be vulnerable with their self and go within, because that's the ticket. It first starts within, gaining control of your mind. How do you do that? Meditation, affirmations, healing your inner child, doing a meditation on anxiety, whatever that problem is. Meditation is truly the plug. That's how you heal yourself. That's the one way to go within, connect with you and the divine. All right. And for a long time, I realized, there was no outage. And I'm not saying that there are not other ways, you know what I'm saying? Because there are other ways, but bro, that works so sweet to me. You get what I'm saying? Like, that way of looking at writing out my emotions, burning them, surrendering them, those things to me, it don't probably take all that, but it take all that for me. You get what I'm saying? Because it makes me feel, and it's all about my belief in what you believe, okay? So yeah, that's what happened. Whatever you're experiencing, whatever you're going through, whatever you've been through, it has prepared you for this moment. It has prepared you to answer the call. It has prepared you to be vulnerable. It has prepared you to be transparent with yourself first, and then you can be that with others. All right. And in your workspace and wherever it is that you're aiming towards. Okay. Yeah. A purity is happening. I really feel like, removing, releasing, crying, coming to life. And this purity that's happening within you, it's going to happen. And I like to say, you can either go willingly, You know, and I ain't gonna lie, you know, you don't have to go willingly, but that tower moment gonna hit, you know, and, and then it can be really intense. All right. You know, I'm a Sagittarius, so when I'm adamant about something, honey, I'm adamant about it, baby. You know, and sometimes I can say, you know, those tower moments, but you know, I took those tower moments like a champ. And I love the tower because at the end of the day, it's taking you, you know, it's taking you to ground zero. All right. It's cracking through some shit. So I love it. I love it. Yeah. And it's helping you towards the future. X marks the spot. That's what you're focused on right now. That's what whatever you're doing, you focused on it. And it's time to come to life. It's time to create. All right. So let's just see what guidance Spirit has for you concerning this. We're going to just pull 2 more cards. What guidance do you have for them right now? What guidance do you have for them right now, Spirit? And then what guidance do you have for them when it gets tough? When it gets a little, oh my God, I can't. All right. Because, you know, those moments happen sometimes. I want to get oh my God, guys. My nephew's telling me he loves me. I love you too. And I'm not going to edit this out. I apologize. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some cards to be clarified. He like randomly likes to tell me he loves me. Like when I'm recording. He tells me it all the time, but he's so affectionate. I just love it. And I don't want to tell him not to be any other way because I love it when young men, like, you know, want to express their emotions and their feelings. But I just, you know, I'm trying to record. All right. Hope y'all not seeing. All right, let's go ahead and get some clarity over here. We just seen it. Well, I know you need to ground yourself in those tough moments. Those tough moments, ground yourself. Okay? Take a sip of tea. I like mint green tea. And peppermint. Anything with mint in it is my favorite kind of tea. Yeah, someone definitely needs to ground themselves because I feel like if you don't, your nerves, like your anxiety flares up like a mother. It flares up like a mother. If you go to my, I'll link the video down below where I actually go through it, how like you can ground yourself. Is really simple, or you can just put grounding meditation, or, you know, I'll put the grounding meditation that I use. It's like 10 minutes, 5 minutes, you know, that you can just play this and just do what this beautiful soul says. And it really works. It really helps get you grounded. Okay. Because someone in those tough moments, you definitely need to ground yourself. All right, let's go ahead and get one of these over here. All right, so here, go ahead and guidance or message do you have for the angels and their guides. All right, we've seen strength. We'll pull another one so it can be like a mini surprise. Okay. All right, now we're going to go over here in tough times. All right. Boom. We're good. Okay. So let's just see what is the overall guidance that Spirit has for you right now in this moment. All right. And then how to, like, when it gets hard, when it gets unbearable, you're like, what the hell, you know, what course to take and how to go about it. Overall guidance. Summer. Woo. All right. It's all about feeling good vibes right here. What I see. You see the butterflies, you see the flowers in full bloom. It is time for you to really embody this picture. All right. It's really time for you to let go and come to life. Okay. Oh, so sorry, guys. I've been drinking tea. But I want to read this to you guys really quick. Okay. Oh, summer. I like that. 20. Yeah. External, yeah. It's outside of you. It's time to bloom. It's time for you to, it's time to start creating something beautiful. I feel like it's been going on with inside yourself, and it's time to let that emerge. It's time to share that weirdness, that awesomeness, that differentness, that uniqueness. All right. It is who you are. It's always been there, and it's never going to go anywhere. So just embrace that. Just embrace it and love it and allow it to come out. Okay. It says summer. My work has been completed. I relish in the knowing that enjoyment and celebration now begins. You've been putting in the work. All right. It's time to flourish. It's time to allow it to come out, honey. It's time to feel greater waters. Maybe what I was just talking about is something that you've experienced in the whole, and now that you've made up your mind, because time is like this. As soon as you make up your mind, boom, it doesn't even take all that. It's boom, like that. And it says summer is a time of warmth and carefree, okay, abundance. The days are long and the nights are short, allowing us more time for our pleasures. Whether it be the ocean, mountains, forest, or lake, take this time to venture out and experience the energies of nature. Soon they will teach us the pleasures of stopping and taking it all in, letting go and being carefree, and the gift this season provides. Being present in the moment is very important, that you don't dwell in the past and you don't go in the future. Like, what I'm saying? Like, live in the future, but really being present in this moment, because in this moment is where you have your power. In this moment, you're getting a lot of downloads. You're getting a lot of things, to really be present, that's calling for your attention in this moment. All right. It says the planting of the springs are complete, and time to kick back and enjoy as our manifestations continue their growth. Okay. It says, do I allow myself to stop and enjoy the moment after the work has been completed? Is nature calling to share its gift? Am I too wrapped up in looking 10 steps ahead that I am falling to life, that I am failing to live in the moment? So for summer, summer, everyone's present in summertime. You're out of school, like, you're just really in the moment. You're trying to get as much as you can experience out that moment. And this is what Spirit wants you to do. Whatever's showing up in your life, whatever you're going through, whatever is happening, get the most enjoyment out of this, okay? Find the beauty, flow with it. Get your creative juices flowing. Allow yourself, to really come out. We also have the judgment, okay? This is destined. This moment right here, this opportunity is destined for you. And this is truly yours. This is your gift. Allow it, experience it, love it, okay? Remain open with the page of vessels, the otter, flexible, can live on land and water. And I love the moon, okay? Because I feel like whatever mystery or whatever the unknown, and instead of, how looking at it like it's doing the opposite, is really fueling you. All right? It's really fueling you to really come into this archer mode. And it's crazy that, we didn't, I wasn't guided to pick another card, because maybe that's the gift, the unknown, you don't know. So it's endless opportunities, endless possibilities. I've met beautiful souls that ask me on a daily, Tori, how do you speak your mind? If there is something that you want to say, there is something that you want to do, just do it. What's the worst that can happen? You hear no? Okay. Keep it moving. At least you spoke your truth. At least you was honest. But what if it turns out to be something magical, something amazing, something liberating, something life-changing? You'll never know if you don't go. And this is requiring you to have faith and you to trust, all right, the divine plan for your life, okay? Is what I'm hearing very strongly, guys. You have the strength. You're fearing it, but it's really leading you to peace. Okay? It's really taking you to peace. Okay, so let's see what it is the divine wants you to do in those tough moments where your anxiety is flaring up, where you're just like, oh my God. Okay, we have predator. Whew, predator. Okay? So for a lot of you, really honoring your soul, can really bring up emotions and feelings in other people, jealousy, and one of my babe Pretty Boss talked about this, and I was like, I ain't gonna talk about it, I ain't gonna say, but I'm gonna let you know something. What's for you, can't nobody stop it. Allow people to hate, allow people to send their hexes, allow people to do whatever they want to do. Your life is governed. You were called to this. Do you understand me? You are called to this. Whatever that thing is, whatever they think that they can stop, they may delay it a little, but even in the midst of them delaying it, it's divine timing, honey. It's not even them. It's about divine timing. Okay? And that's what I'm seeing right here with this predator. Maybe you're really honoring yourself. You're afraid to, because it's going to make other people upset. That was one of my things with people that I love dearly. It's so out the norm. You're afraid of the backlash, or you're afraid of, the outcome of something. Listen, none of that. You were ordained to this. You were called to this. You were chosen for this. All right. So that means everything is going to be provided. Can't nobody stop nothing for you. And that's one of the things that I had to realize. I don't care all the heebie-jeebies or whatever your whack hexes that people may send quote unquote my way. It don't matter. Let me tell you something. Karma very real, baby. Karma is very real. And whoever is wishing on you, whoever is, doing whatever they're doing, okay? Listen. Because this may only apply, what I'm talking about, this physical situation right now, may only apply for a few. But listen, you don't let that bother you. You got to keep going. You understand me? You got to keep moving. Don't let them stop you. Okay. In this card, it says the predator, external. It's on the outside. Govern your energy. All right. You have guides. You have angels, the divine protecting you. Can't nothing stop this, baby. Can't nothing stop this. Laugh. Can't nothing stop this. It says, as the predators of life, I relinquish my role as prey on their journey. Remove yourself. That's why I don't even pay attention to nonsense. And when I see nonsense, I delete it. It doesn't even matter because it doesn't exist in my reality. I don't care what you do. You can't stop me. Period. And you gotta become strong like that. All right. And it says the role of the empath can be frightening with those who take and are drawn to you because of your higher vibrational stance. It is as if they can sense your open heart and see your loving nature as a vulnerability to be exploited. Here I am. I will love you. I will help you. I will listen. Okay? Becomes a beacon that attracts not only those who cannot help themselves, but those who refuse to do the work for themselves. Now that is applying to everybody there. You hear me? My thing is, you don't have to be jealous of nobody, baby. The same 24 hours that anybody has, you have that same thing. It's about what are you doing? Do the work. Heal. Men, look at your ego. Release. All right? And when I'm saying that, I'm not talking to the person that's watching this. I am talking to a person that's probably watching this, that's watching this for the wrong reason. But listen, allow them to be them. Baby, you ain't got nothing to do with You ain't got nothing to do with that. You can't dumb yourself down. You can't hide your light. You can't continue not to walk in your truth. And listen, and this is very truthful. And I had to realize this, and you have certain boundaries because people feel like when you are love and light, they feel as though they can like walk all over you or like, you're just dumb, but I'm not dumb. I see everything. We all have a spirit of discernment, and, when I feel that my boundaries are being crossed in any way, I will, honey, Queen of Swords your ass in a hot second. Shoot! Cut it off. Remove yourself. See it for what it is because the veil is lifted, baby. Energy is not lying. All right? You want to know some truth? Check out somebody's energy choice towards you. Okay? You get what I'm saying? And it says, guard your energetic experience in every relationship. If it becomes evident that you are being drained, choose to cut the cord and walk away. Walk away. Because what is for you will never miss you. So if this is divinely orchestrated or if this is meant, it will come back. But sometimes people don't even realize, that they can be like a little greedy with stealing your energy or, pushing or projecting their fears and their, scarceness on you. You know what I'm saying? And this is even to, my beautiful souls that's on a twin flame journey. You can still send your partner love and light, You understand me? But when something becomes toxic, when something becomes, there is not an even exchange here, that's a part of self-love. In order for you to get into union or have a healthy relationship with your divine partner, you first have to have that within yourself. So if someone is disrespecting you, someone is not honoring you, you can do it in love and light, but you can just step away a little. You get what I'm saying? Until that, and work on you, heal men, and then that person's gonna heal men and do what they, do what's required of you, and then when if it's meant at that time, it'll come back. You feel me? You feel me? You feel how better that felt? And it says, ask yourself, am I being drained by those who have endless problems? Have I enabled somebody so they can't find their own inner strength? Am I being drained by someone whose part in the relationship is at a much lower vibrational than my own? All right? And answer yourself that. And if you find yourself in any situation, you get what I'm saying? Ground yourself, okay? Ground yourself. Because I know it is unclear, but that's how you're going to come into balance, by removing yourself, cutting those cords from those people, those relationships that don't serve you. But ultimately, you have to make that decision. And when I'm seeing wands, it's all internal, it's all spiritual. Only you can make that decision, okay? And in the midst of that, we have serenity, okay? And then we have believe. Believe in the unbelievable happening. Believe when you're cutting cords, when you're removing someone out of your life, when you're stepping away. Believe that it is happening, okay? For all parties, the highest good. That's one of my ways that I love to look at certain situations. Just know that every single thing is working out for your good. And you can take peace in that, and you can rest in that, okay? So my love, I wanted to go ahead and add in the healing process for the card against the grain. I feel like it will be beneficial for you. You can pause this video, screenshot it, and you can zoom in. I do want to read it for you just in case. I really feel like it's beneficial for you guys in your healing process, and really just stepping into your truth and really honoring the call of your soul. So it says, close your eyes and relax. Take 7 deep breaths in and out as you bring your awareness into your body and the space that exists within your body. When you are relaxed, imagine, sense, or perceive a winding river of golden light that starts below your feet. Sense it gathering there as a pool of liquid golden light. It has the intelligence of its own, and it wins its way into beautiful patterns before you, flowing with grace and playfulness. This river of light symbolizes your life journey. Just notice it and enjoy it. See that your life journey is unique. You may focus on your own river of life, or expand your awareness to sense the river of light that represents the journey of those around you. You may see, sense, or feel that their paths are unique to them also. No one has the exact same journey to take. Even though we are all headed towards the one destination of absolute love. Say the following out loud. I honor myself. I honor the truth that I express through my very being. I accept the protection that I am offered so that I may go against the grain from a place of love and an invitation for others to be open to life. So be it. When you are ready, simply open your eyes and sit quietly with your hands on your heart for a moment. You have completed your healing process. So I love you so much, my love muffins. I hope that this soul guidance has really helped you. Even though I'm releasing it on a Monday, this is a timeless message, okay? So whenever you find this, this is really for the dreamer, all right? The radical dreamer, I love you, okay? Remember that you are victorious. And I'm sending you so much light and love as you go deeper onto your soul's journey. I love you, and I will catch you on my channel. Take care.